From a snow-covered small town 45 minutes northwest of Toledo, Ohio, we bring you live to the 500-seat venue, that is home to the reigning NCAA Division III national champions. However, tonight it plays host to a struggling sub-500 Bulldogs team who plays host to a historic rival. We've got 20 minutes on the clock. Reagan Cleaves and Devin Serra inside the broadcast booth, and the puck is dropped. We are underway.
Pretty fast at the neutral zone, and most of the time kept CMU from getting many attacks. So impressive work right now, Adrian, with some offensive zone time, as we mentioned.
Good clearance there by Andrew Porzonda. Got the puck up to Bottles. A pass ahead to Siraki, goes into the corner loose. He tried to throw it out in front. It hit a body and popped up high into the air. Bottles takes a tumble. Look out, the wraparound. Porzondic jams away at it, and he couldn't get to it. 9 minutes gone in the opening period. Central Michigan had their best opportunity of the game right there.
And he actually rang it off the left iron.
Now Porzondic entering the zone. Siraki in with Ritter. Ritter works and scores! Austin Ritter puts Central Michigan on the board with 10:53 to go in the opening period. His second of the year.
Well, this started from Andrew Porzondic, kept it at the blue line, shifted over to Ritter, and boy, oh boy, did he never miss that one. Top cheese over Miklos to get him started 1-0. And
Porzondic and Siraki getting the goals. Oh, and a big hit across the way sends Flynn flying into the boards, courtesy of his opposite number, Zach Bogozzi. Ben Rychuk picks up the puck, and he gets decked on a good hit there by Thomas Anderson. Up at the right point, here's Kamara, and on the rebound, Ben Rychuk pots it home. Central Michigan, 2 goals in a matter of a minute. They're up 2-0.
Keeping that puck alive once again at the blue line after a massive hit at center. Ben Rychuk makes no mistake about it. No Adrian defenders over there to knock Rychuk away from getting to the net. And like that, look, we talked about the fast start for CMU, getting Adrian out of the game early. They've done that now. 2 quick goals in succession.
With the Adrian Division II team last season. And for Johnson, he played only 1 game for the D2 team, but he's returning to his old school here today. Good to see him get a point on the opening goal. Now look out, Porzondic in a 2-on-1 with Siraki. Backdoor, they score! Andrew Siraki's got his 5th in 4 games. CMU is up 3-0, 1:52 into the second.
Yep, they come in on transition. Andrew Porzondic using his speed. He keeps Siraki wide down center lane in the slot area and makes no mistake about it. Putting on his tape perfectly, Porzondic did. And
long dump in around by Jones. He has to get up and allow Braden Kilb the control.
And going off to the locker room is number 28, Austin Brining, the senior from Northville for Adrian.
Porzondic into the corner. Works it back up top left circle for Kilb. His shot was wide. Siraki on the back door. He scores! Braden Kilb's shot went about 10 feet wide to the left of the net, but it bounced off the end boards, came free on the opposite side, and Siraki's got his 2nd of the night and 6th in the last 4.
Wow. Just one of those things where right now, look, they've controlled this weekend series, and they're continuing to do it in this hockey game. Not much more can be said. It's all around a great performance up to this point.
Adrian eventually picks up the puck. Here's Ryan Pinot with speed with Evan Bliss, and a 2-on-2, and Pinot scores! What a shot by Ryan Pinot!
That sheet, especially this year, how somehow doesn't have a point this year, but that's the kind of stuff that makes you so impressed and poised with the rookie.
Dominic Somerville down the outside, in tight on Jones, and they score! How did that get in? Wow! A 4-on-4 goal that the referees are going to have now. Whoa, the referees are going to wave it off. They're the only team in conference to beat Saginaw Valley thus far. And they just split a weekend series this weekend. Oh, look out, they score!
A quick face-off, draw a win, as Adrian's done so well in this 3rd period. Gets a look for Evan Bliss in the slot, and he makes no mistake about it.
Andrew Siraki up left wing. Andrew Porzondic absolutely obliterated his man. and the Bulldogs go down the ice and score. Zach Major was denied earlier.
Major in transition again, coming the other way, a solo effort to go to the net, and boy, does momentum ever carry. This Bulldog team looked out of it for the first 35 minutes of this game. They get a quick goal earlier from Ryan Pino.
Central Michigan up 4-3 with 85 seconds left. They'll pull Luke Mikolas, and so they will have 6 men on the ice. A de facto power play. Now here's Dominic Somerville up with speed. Had the puck poked away from him at the blue line. It's chopped into the Chippewa end. Sam Camara holds. Off the wall for Clements. Clements will take it. His clearing attempt didn't work, and Somerville got a shot off. 62 seconds to go in regulation. Clements across the way. It's worked free. Major to the near side. Here for Bogosian. Bogosian, a shot deflected out in front. Across the way, Antonio Briggs-Blake up top. Good block there by Siraki. Off of Dominic Somerville. Now look out. Nathan Bottles has an empty net ahead of him. He's got a man with him as well. Siraki for the hat trick. He scores. Toss the caps onto the ice. Chapeau. Andrew Siraki. He's got his first collegiate hat trick. And that'll just about do it here with 41.5 to go. He has been absolutely phenomenal dating back to that first Saginaw Valley State game in which he had 2 goals. But he has gotten more than that here tonight. His first collegiate hat trick, and he has scored the last 3 goals for Central Michigan, and he has scored them all in the final 2 periods. There goes Miklos again. Adrian trying to hope for a miracle. Martin pinned up in the corner. Puck is free behind the cage. It's worked free across the way. Pino up top, long wrister. Goes high and wide with 5 seconds to go. Puck is free on the near side. Another shot. Trying the wraparound as time expires, and Lauren Jones has his first regulation win since all the way back in game number 5 of the year against Cleary. A monkey off the back for Lauren Jones, and a good sweep for Central Michigan here as they outlast the Adrian Bulldogs by a final score of 5-3.